Hey guys, my name is Tom, and this is my 10th video. I'm uploading Call of Duty again because the map pack's coming out, and I'm pretty stoked. And my friend JD had wanted me to upload a video where it was a close game, like where I had to really bust my ass to get the win. And this game's fun for two reasons. One, it's fun because it's the closest game I think I've played. You know, where like the hardest I've had to try and get the win. And the other reason is that my friend Lindsay invited me to play with her a while back, and some of her friends that she was playing with. And the lobby that everyone ended up getting into was this like YouTube legend mashup. So it was like the most intimidating, you know, I think like lobby or game of Call of Duty I've ever played. And at the time, you know, I at the time I wasn't even like really comfortable enough to talk to her. You know, like I was always under the line saying, "Oh, well, I better not say anything fucking dumb into the mic." And so I think this whole match, I don't think I said a word other than call outs. You know, like calling out, you know, shit on the map, because I was like, if I say something stupid in front of these guys, I'm gonna feel like a fucking moron. I'm like, even now, just now, I think getting comfortable like talking to Lindsay and even some of my other friends, you know, like when I like Lee, if you're watching this, when I first started playing with you and Brian, I remember like when I first made friends with you and Brian, and Brian, if you're watching this, with you guys, it was like, especially because Brian had a YouTube channel, and I was like, well, goddamn, this guy's you know, uploading games. I don't want to fucking suck in front of these dudes. And then it didn't help, like the first game I played with all of them, they're all going like 52-3, and Lee is getting like, you know, like quad nades on firing range and showing me all these spots. And so, but that's part of the fun too, is like with everything, if you want to get better at something, play with people that are better than you. And I think, you know, that by playing with, you know, the friends that I've made on Xbox Live, they have made me a better player. This is the best I've done in any, you know, Call of Duty is, and you know, I think I owe that to, you know, like playing with these guys and picking up little tips from them, or well, you guys are watching this video, so you guys, I don't have to say them, I say you, but little things, and I think that I had to like call in every skill that I had ever picked up from these dudes, like in this game, I think is why I'm talking about all of this, because this is the hardest. This is the first time where like it has been fucking impossible to get the B flag in Dom right off the bat. You know, usually, especially, you know, if you're running with an organized team and you're playing domination, you know, to haul your ass over to B and defend the shit out of it. You can see like the game's been going for like 3 or 4 minutes, and we still have yet to cap this flag, you know, and so that's another fun thing about this game too, is I don't get the greatest score. I think I barely go positive, you know, and I'm using, you know, my favorite gun on this game, other than like the G11, I think, which is the MP5. I think I need to make like a series of MP5 videos, because I love this gun. Is so much fun to use, and I think it oddly enough helped me win a lot of gunfights on this map, especially if you put extended mags on it. So like little tips, I guess I might try and throw out a couple tips for this video. Little tips I felt helped me in this game were using the MP5 with extended mags and marathon, because it lets you get close, and that's the trick with a gun like even like the 74U. And I know the 74U can kill people from ridiculous range at times. You know, you still want to be relatively close. That's where it works best at. And so marathon and steady aim, which, you know, is a good SMG and running perk, you know, really helped me out. And I chose this class because I saw off the bat we're not getting B, you know, and I'm gonna have to be moving on the map, and this is the perfect class to move around the map and try and cap the flags with. You know, looking back, I probably should have worn flak jacket, but they were calling in spy planes like crazy. So I'm gonna defend Ghost here. Ghost was helping me out. Also, well, let's switch it up a little bit. I'm sorry, this is a long video. I think it's like 11 minutes total, and I am trying to like move more towards talking about, you know, the actual game. And if you guys like it when I talk about other things other than the game, I can, you know, move back to that. But I'm trying to bounce back and forth right now because I realize if unless you're my friend watching this video, you probably don't give a shit about what I have to say about, you know, life in general, but rather, you know, what I'm thinking about the game. And so I'm going to try and, you know, and make things a little more balanced in that area, so it's not just like a vlog over video games, which I thought actually might be a cool idea. You know, fuck a blogger or anything like that. I'll just start doing blog entries over video game videos. Maybe, I don't know. But anywho, I was going to talk about kill streaks also, because kill streaks, especially if you're a defensive player, well, you should be a defensive player because you want your kill streaks. And so setting up your kill streaks to, you know, a realistic goal. If you're not typically a player, and I'm sure, you know, most of you know this, if you're not a player that tends to get a lot of kills, you know, that hits high kill streaks, don't set your kill streaks high. It hurts you. I think, you know, that was something that I had to learn, was that, you know, especially in Modern Warfare 2, it was like, well, shit, you know, the Pavlo and the Chopper Gunner are great. I didn't get a lot of high kill streaks in Modern Warfare 2, and so I rarely hit the Chopper Gunner. But when I ran lower kill streaks, I tended to do better because, you know, you benefit from having a spy plane, having a counter spy plane, which the counter spy plane and the Blackbird are the two best kill streaks in this game, in my opinion. They help your team in every way, and they're the kill streaks that stack, that let you get the other kill streaks, you know, especially if you're playing, you know, with a party member, you know, like not a full party. I think that's what I'm trying to say. If you're not playing with a full party, or just in general, your team is only as good as you know, the lowest scoring player on your team. I think it's the saying, you know, is you're only as good as your worst, you know. And you want to, it's nice if, you know, one guy or two guys on your team are running like the big air support kill streaks, but generally you want kill streaks to benefit the whole team because then you do better. And so kill streaks like spy plane and counter and Blackbird, which I started doing way better at this game when I was running those primarily. They're still my three favorite to run. You know, help you get better scores, because it makes it for it makes it harder for the team to see where you're at, and there are two kill streaks where at least you know where somebody is roaming around, you know, especially the Blackbird. And if you're all running Blackbird, let me tell you, those are the most fun games, is when you can do like this like Blackbird for days type combo, you know, where one guy's Blackbird helped you get yours helped, you know, another teammate get theirs, and so on and so forth. Did I mention already how fucking intimidating this game is? I think we're starting to finally make a comeback on this one. Yeah, so keep that in mind about the kill streaks. If you guys have, if anyone's watching this and they've, you know, been wanting to switch up their kill streaks or wondering which kill streaks to use, those are my recommendations, you know, and fitting them to the game type. Napalm is great in domination. My friend Lee runs Napalm, and there have been several moments where none of us have been able to really get to the flag on time, and, you know, he's just been able to blast fire all over it. And so, you know, kill streaks definitely turn the game around, and being a defensive player helps you get those kill streaks. So that's, again, where, you know, I'd mentioned in my first video worrying about camping, you know, and there's a difference between camping and being a defensive player, and that I'm not setting down, a motion sensor or a claymore and moving, on the outer corner of the map to try and get my kill streak. I'm in an area that's vital to the game I'm playing, I feel. And being in the same area the whole game doesn't, necessarily mean camping. It's smart. It's playing smart, I feel, and it's definitely a skill that I had to pick up in this game, is not chasing people. And that's the mistake that I ended up making, I feel, in this game. I could have gotten a better score, but I felt this like adrenaline rush, I think, from having to rush the objective so much that when we finally had B, I never stopped. I just kept running around, and that's where you start to die a lot, especially when I play a class that has marathon, or God, if I put lightweight with marathon, I never sit still, and I tend to do worse overall because of it. But this game too is where I learned, I guess, even more about how domination works, and that apparently if you're got a good enough lead towards the end of the game, you can lose B, which we do in this game, and as long as you fucking hold one flag, you can barely pull off the win. And I stupidly run into napalm like 4 different times in this game. See, and that's what I'm talking about, is be careful when you use marathon, I guess, is the moral of the story, because I tend to run out like a dumbass, and I don't want anyone else to fall victim to that. That's the game, guys. I'm sorry if this commentary was rambly, but I hope you enjoyed the video and you had fun watching it. I felt it was a great game and a lot of fun, and the score wasn't the greatest, but it was decent and it was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.